quad darb, boo!
Quips drift swang, and hey!
Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and I'm back with another Create a Sim video. And this is inspired by the whole political section of City Living. If you watched part 3 of my City Living Let's Play, Lucy mentioned that she has rivals in the business world that live in Uptown, and this family is one of them, the Sorrel family. So this was simultaneously the easiest and hardest Create a Sim video I've ever done. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the whole process, but it was just kind of funny how it turned out, because with all 3 of these Sims, I kept their faces exactly the same because I was perfectly satisfied, and I hit the randomize button and it was just like, I don't know, it's so weird. I can't remember if I've talked about this before, but I have really strangely good luck with randomizing Sims. Not really with the clothes, but with Sims, it only takes me like a handful or less rolls to get a really good looking Sim, and Rachel in particular, who is the second Sim you'll see, I only hit it once. I changed her clothes obviously, but yeah, I just can't believe it. But there was also, on the flip side, of a lot of indecisiveness on my part, because I really wanted to try and kind of get like the rich, snobby feel just right with all of these Sims, and give them kind of like the quirky, edgy personality that I tend to go for with most of my Sims. So this here is Tristan, and he's in the political career. Right now, he is a public official, and in addition to being a politician, he also owns the Hungry Lobster Boat, which is a restaurant by J0L1990 that I placed in Magnolia Promenade. With Tristan's look, I went with the fancy, kind of jazz-inspired look, because I also wanted him to kind of rival Lucy in the fact that they both like music, so I thought that would just be an interesting thing to do. Their musical talents aren't exactly the same though, because Lucy specializes in piano, while Tristan specializes in singing. He actually serenaded Rachel while I was just playing as them for a little bit, and it was really sweet to see. And just as a random side note, does anyone else find it really weird when your Sim spawns without glasses in their everyday outfit, but then suddenly in like their swimwear or formal wear, they randomly get glasses? Like, I guess you could maybe make up the situation that your Sim is like wearing contact lenses and then they wear glasses for different occasions, but I don't know, I still find it really weird. But we are coming up to Rachel's creation very soon, so I will talk more about her in a few seconds. So Tristan is married to Rachel, who is a pretty well-known arts critic in San Myshuno. Right now, she's a cultural connoisseur. Rachel is also huge on fashion, and what I find interesting about both Rachel and Tristan is that they share the romantic trait. So they're romantic with each other, but there's a chance that both of them might end up cheating on the other, maybe even at the same time. So while this family appears perfect from the outside, there's always the chance that it could just crumble on the inside. So with Rachel's everyday outfit, I did quite a bit of back and forth. I knew I wanted to use some City Living content, but there were just lots of different choices, and I wasn't quite sure what would really work, especially since I wanted to go for a rich Sim, and I don't really play as rich Sims all that often, to be honest. But I did end up going with this really nice dress, the very first design, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I did end up pairing leggings with it, and yeah, here it was really hard for me to decide which shoes to use with it. I almost used those boots, like that's my favorite pair of boots in this expansion pack. But I ended up thinking, yeah, those shoes go a little bit better in the end, so I ended up using those. Plus, I feel like I will use those boots a lot on future Sims, so it's all good. I also made sure to put more jewelry than I usually do on my Sims to help convey the fact that she's very wealthy. So very soon we'll be coming up to the selection process for her hair, and yeah, this was quite a struggle, because I thought she looked really good with the hair that she already had, but I was thinking, I think I want to use something else too, maybe just to get more use out of the different hairstyles that I have. And I actually ended up using a CC hair. Most of the stuff in all this Creative Sim video is Maxis stuff, but I recently got into some CC hair again thanks to Little Simsy, because she has this Tumblr where she reblogs all of these Maxis Match CC finds. One creator in particular caught my eye who goes by Simple Simmer, and I downloaded a good chunk of that person's hairs, so now my CC hair folder has blown up again. So Rachel uses two CC hairstyles. The one that she mainly uses is the Lily hair that Simple Simmer made, and then she also uses the Alea hair, which is by Wacky Wild Simmer. I managed to find all of the CC that I used, which isn't too much, but I have it linked in the video description below, except for one necklace that I used for Tristan's swimwear. Apparently it's by Severinka, and it has cord beaded in the name. That's what Sims 4 Trey Importer gave me, but I just could not find it on the Sims resource. Maybe you'll have better luck than me finding it, but if you don't, it's no big deal. It's just one necklace for one outfit, and you can replace the necklace with something else if you want to. And one funny thing that kept happening to me when I was creating Rachel was that I would make her outfit, but then I'd forget to give her some makeup, so I'd go back and do that a little bit later when I realized, oh, right, I forgot that, especially for like everyday and formal. I was like, yeah, I should go back and do that because it's kind of important. I don't wear makeup myself, so I guess that's why it's not quite instinctive for me to always remember to put makeup on my Sims. And it is funny too, because I did put makeup on Tristan and I didn't really forget to do that. I just thought, oh, he looks a little bit better with makeup in my opinion. But then with Rachel, I kept forgetting to put it on her. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Rachel for now. I'm just choosing her alternate outfits at this point, and you will get to see the aspiration and traits I've chosen for her as well. But until we get to Kelly's portion of the video, enjoy the music. So now we have moved on to Kelly, who is the daughter of Tristan and Rachel. But Kelly is not quite that much like her parents. She is a bit snobby, but she's also really adventurous. She does have the city native aspiration, which came with the city living expansion. So she may go on a different path than her parents, where she won't be in it for the money as much as her parents. She just really wants to get to know San Myshuno more and get a bit more invested into the cultures and things like that. It's kind of like the whole teenage rebellious stage of her life. So the CC hairstyle that I used on Kelly for all her outfits is the Isabel hair by Simple Simmer. This was actually one of the first hairstyles I saw from this person, and when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I absolutely have to use this at some point. I think it definitely is a hairstyle that suits richer, glamorous Sims. For her fashion, I really wanted to go with something that really blended both the fact that like she's wealthy with a bit of an adventurous feel too. She does not pass up an opportunity to dress glamorously though. Once we get to her formal outfit, you'll see that she has a very fancy dress that came with City Living. It might be one of my favorite Creative Sim items in the whole pack. I just love all the cutouts, and it just looks so stylish, and I really like how her outfit turned out. I do kind of wish that I thought of adding more jewelry to it, but I guess I'll just have to go back and do that later at some point. And thankfully, by the time I got around to designing Kelly, I was not forgetting the makeup so much. Yeah, there we go. There's the dress. Like, oh my gosh, I just have to gush about this dress a little bit more because I honestly love every single recolor of it. It just looks so amazing. Like, wow, this must have been a really interesting one for the concept artists to design and to model it as well. It definitely screams high-end fashion to me, and when I saw this dress too, I also was like, definitely need to use this on a sim at some point. Okay, and that's pretty much all I have to say about the Sorrel family. They will be on the gallery to download. Just make sure that when you're on the gallery to have the modded option checked off, otherwise they will not appear for you since they do use some custom content. And they will be appearing in my Let's Plays. Like, you'll probably see them in the Heartbreakers Club, especially since they're meant to rival Lucy. I don't know if they'll become, like, the starring role of a Let's Play. I don't know. Like, maybe I could do some sort of mini-series later that's not really, like, focusing on any particular expansion pack or game pack or whatever. It would just be, like, it'd be just called The Sorrel Family, like what you see some other YouTubers do, where the Let's Play is just based on the family and not on any specific new content that's just come out. I do love using new content to drive the focus of my stories, but I guess it'd be kind of nice to do something just around a family. We're just nearing the end here, just deciding on Kelly's swimwear, and you'll soon get to see all of the outfits of all three Sims, and I have some pictures to share at the end as well, so hope you enjoy those, as well as the rest of the video before this. Also, I hope you enjoyed all of the jazz music I have added in the background. Wanted you all to feel a little bit classy watching this, so if that's how you feel, then I'm glad I accomplished my goal. So be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, whatever you feel like doing, because it lets me know that you like my channel and my videos, and it helps you keep up to date with the latest content from me more easily, including more stuff related to The Sims 4, as well as Sonic the Hedgehog, and other fun content I like doing as well. So I'll talk to you guys later, and have a great day! Thanks for watching!